Okay, so it's Sunday, December 27. We reached 25K on the 25th of December. We are still pointing up, extremely overbought territory on the weekly. So we are already on the extremes, but the price kept moving up. Let's see when we close the week tomorrow if it keeps on going up and then starts to push down. Also, the month will close in 4 days, so we will have also the monthly close in 4 days. So I think we are still pointing up at least until the end of the year. Let's see if we have a breakdown before the end of the year. Who knows? The weekly candle tomorrow will start to show the direction, but we are already overbought. But Bitcoin has these things, so it can push higher. We are extremely parabolic, as we can see from the 10K, 9.5, 10K, until now 27.7, still pushing higher. In terms of trend lines, we have a few confluences. So I'm in the Coinbase weekly chart. So if we drag this trend line since 2015 with this second point and we drag it along, plus this top here with this bottom, which created a top, already one top, but also going up. If we got this confluence here, we will see that the price, it's reaching in these three trend lines here on the 29, 30K area, plus the extension that I draw, Fibonacci extension that I draw from here to the 14K and back down. It's giving also this area on the 1.5 or of that extension. It took a while this week to pass this one, and now we are reaching, so there's a big confluence here on the 30K area, 29 to 31, 32K, which we are pointing up there at the moment. And here, let's see if we have a short squeeze and the price keeps on moving higher to a higher level, or if we stay 1 week here and then we start to close below, or we have a big rejection from here. And then if we start rejecting and we close below this trend line also that comes from here, then we can see the price coming down. Otherwise, we can still play in this range here, like something like this, and then try to push higher or just to something and push lower. Who knows? But anyway, we are in extremely overbought territories, and this seems like a target point that many people will try to short the market. I guess there will be a short squeeze because all these lines point to a top in the Fibonacci, plus these three trend lines all together in the same point, as we can see on the 30.4 more or less. And we are reaching there maybe today or tomorrow. I guess today we are pointing up. So this is what I'm seeing at the moment, and then reassess from here depending on if the weekly candle closes below, if there will be a short squeeze, if the next candle will close above, or the month will close above this one, these trend lines, we can still push higher. But if we start closing below this area, maybe in a week, then maybe we just go here, and then let's see what we do inside this channel here. Okay, so this is what I see on the weekly with all the trend lines. And now without the trend lines, it's all the same talk I have been saying. So areas to buy, it's the 12 here on the weekly. You have the moving averages on the 15 now. Now it already is getting to this top here, which is important, 16K. So remember this week and this top here from this weekly area, plus this area is very important, plus the top of Bitcoin that we didn't test. Actually, we tested to go out, but just on the low time frames. But we never tested with a weekly or daily or 4-hour candle. So all these areas are buy opportunities to keep the bull trend. But if this fails, especially basically this cluster here, which is aligned with this top and this top, these two tops from Bitcoin, previous tops. And this could be the base now, which is aligned with this wick, which is, I've said before, so on the weekly it's basically this candle here and this wick. But of course then if we come here, we can have wicks to until here, to the 11.6, 11.7 or the 12K. So it's still all the same, and let's see if we manage to hold this area or not. Closes below these moving averages, if we don't have like a false breakdown. We keep on the bull run and we keep on pushing higher like we did in the past. Something like this, a big bull run, huge bull run, but the areas to buy are here. It's very hard to buy here. Maybe we go up, but then when the month or the weekly closes, maybe in 1 or 2 weeks, we might come down to test these moving averages sooner or later, because we are already overbought. So that's it at the moment. On the monthly, of course, it's really big. Only green candles pushing higher. We did the same, but we had wicks like we see here on the 12 moving average on the monthly. As we can see, we kept on pushing higher. We had some red ones. We still didn't have any red candle like this, nor wicks pushing the price down. So it's just super bullish at the moment, but still sounds fishy. So the areas are, of course, on the monthly, this one and this week and the top. So these are the 3 areas of value, plus this top here. Of course, we didn't test it to go up, which is aligned with the 21 and the 20, 11.6, 11.7, and the 12 here on the 14K, around 14K, yeah, 14K. So the monthly, we will close the months and maybe we can have a red candle. Even if we go up in the beginning for a short squeeze, maybe it starts to get red and then do something like this. Who knows? So the buys are here and the buys are aligned also with the weekly. So it's quite simple. On the monthly, as we can see, we have still room to grow. We are here basically on this top. And then we can come down maybe next month, next week, and then maybe try to push higher. If we do something like this on the monthly, this is the Coinbase, but I think Bitstamp should be the same, and yeah. So the trades, everyone is seeing the same trades, remember that, and Bitcoin can be tricky. Who knows if we have a big wick down here to the 7.5, touch this support on the monthly, big wick up. Everyone that was buying here, maybe they sell in panic and then the price returns back to the same position and tries to push higher. This on the monthly chart, we have this area of support here, and this one, which I've been saying, wasn't tested below the area that everyone wants to buy, but it depends. We need to reassess when the price reaches the targets and see what it does. So it's all about the price action and see what the price does when we have big red candles and if we have big wicks up or down. Okay, so this is it, nothing much to say. So just put again weekly, okay, areas are here, daily. Remember, we are parabolic, so all these moving averages are going higher quite fast. We have here the 277 on the 12K, which is aligned with that area on the monthly as well, and on the weekly too. So especially on the monthly. So we have this area here, which is quite important on Bitcoin to hold, and it will be a huge buying opportunity, and to put then the stop loss below. So, but on the daily, the 12 has been holding. It's still, actually, we didn't even touch it. We just did like a consolidation to push higher, kind of a bull flag. Here another one, and we managed to hold. There was a hammer here, So we have been holding the 21 except this candle here, but we managed to close above, back again, and then push higher. So everything has been very simple if you follow the lines. If we start closing below this cluster here, or below this cluster here, or this one here, which are still buying opportunities, we will come down to test the weekly and the monthly moving average on support and resistance, and on the daily, basically this needs to, the 12K needs to hold with a candle close above. And that's it. From here, for me, it's the areas to buy until the 14K, of course, on the daily. So let's see what we do. We are still pushing higher. I think we might reach 28, 30K until the weekly close. Maybe we reach those trend lines I said. We are getting there. We managed to hold this one. So as we can see, all the trend lines draw the price hold it, like this one, this one, this one. It's holding everything, so it's super bullish market. Very easy trades because the market doesn't break down. So that's it. I'll just take the auto, push it below. So basically we are trying to reach that confluence I said, and here there might be a big short squeeze, but if the price doesn't, if we start like rejecting a lot here, or we can arrive here and have a big wick down and push the price back to this area, who knows if lower. So this is the target at the moment, which is the 29, 32K, and maybe a wick up with some short squeezes, still pushing higher a little bit. Otherwise, we might just touch here and then suddenly come down when the wick closes and push below. For now, this is the target at the moment. Okay, 4 hours, no need to do this because we are on uncharted territory. But as we can see, this trend line holded. We got this candle here. We got also this triangle here that we were compressing inside. Suddenly we came up, but we tested it here. This candle came to test and push higher, and these two closes confirm the bullish, and then this one close above keep on the bullish momentum. So you can use all these trend lines to help you, plus the moving averages, or just buy when it holds. So all even the 50 holded, like all this area was a hold, and we managed to push higher. So not that hard. So that's the situation. Litecoin also very good. Litecoin on the 110 today. So all the support resistance were tested. So also quite easy. Everything was tested, like this trend line, all the breakouts, this trend line. When we came down, we tested like this time on the last break, we tested with this, we tested from here, this trend line, so needs to hold basically this area now. And it's been working quite well, and then back above the 21 moving average, pushing higher, closed above, pushing higher. We got a retest here on the low time frame with this candle here. So pushing really good from this area of maybe, yes, so this is where we are. We are already above this trend line. If we confirm with a couple of candles here, but we are reaching also a resistance here, and I'll change the color of this one. So we have also from this wick to this area, he gave the top here and the top here, and now we are reaching, we might do a short squeeze and maybe come to this top, or to this top, or to this top, who knows, or this might be the top when Bitcoin reaches that area, and maybe do a short squeeze. We might be here, and then who knows if we break down. So, but all these trades on Litecoin has been very easy because everything has been respected, and all the lines and moving average were bought, as we can see, very simple trades here, and even on the monthly. Like this candle, the buy was perfectly on the moving the 12 and the 21 and the 20. The three moving averages were on the same spot, and the price came down, touched it, and moved higher big time. So this is quite bullish on the monthly. We are already above this top.